Teen Mom Kailyn Lowry recently gave birth to more children, thus she has to wear a specific thing. In her most recent mirror picture, Kailyn confidently posed without wearing trousers on her Instagram Stories timeline. The 31-year-old former TV personality was wearing an adult diaper and a black sports bra. Elijah Scott, her 25-year-old boyfriend, was behind her, holding their 1-year-old elder son Rio. With a note that read, "This is also my reminder to you to just skip the mesh underwear and get the adult diapers," the former NTV star posted. She also advertised a new edition of her Barely Famous podcast in the story slide. "I mentioned the twins visiting the NICU this morning, but one stays there for a lot longer than the other," Kailyn continued. Last week, she gave birth to her new babies. In a recent episode of her podcast, Barely Famous, Kailyn discussed the birth. The Teen Mom 2 star claimed, "I ended up delivering at 35 weeks, adding that one of the infants was breached and necessitating a C-section. When Kailyn and her infant father Elijah arrived at the hospital, Kailyn recalled being informed that her dilation was 5 centimeters. "My severe anxiety of the C-section was the major reason I sobbed a lot. Since I had previously undergone a C-section," she disclosed, "I felt incredibly afraid. I simply said to myself, I don't love this idea. But because the baby was breached, I knew I had to do it." "You really got nervous when the doctors were like, 'All right, we're ready to take you to the operating room,'" Elijah said. While acknowledging that she was panicking and crying, Kailyn also mentioned that nobody told her how difficult a C-section would be. She went on to say that although she was thrilled with the date, she had chosen a whole number. She delivered birth on the 19th. The worst-kept secret about Kailyn might have been her new acquisitions. Elijah shares her with Rio and the infants. Together with her ex-husband Javi American, Kailyn has a son named Lincoln, age 9. She also has a son named Isaac, age 14, with Joe Rivera, and sons Lux, age 6, and Creed, age 3, with her ex-husband Chris Lopez. In May 2023, pictures of her that were exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun and showed her sporting what appeared to be a baby bump while conducting errands sparked pregnancy rumors. In October 2023, Kailyn revealed on her Barely Famous podcast that she was pregnant. In a video from the event that she shared with her guest, Allison Kutch, on Instagram, she flaunted her growing baby bulge. Kailyn said to her buddy, "We both came home with permanent souvenirs," talking about their recent travels to Thailand. "Wait, you came home with a permanent souvenir?" Looking perplexed, Allison inquired. Then Kailyn pointed the camera to her tucked-in stomach under her tight gray t-shirt. The revelation shocked Allison, who remarked, "We both got pregnant in Thailand."